And if it's an enabling feature, it's almost impossible to break down because either you built the whole thing or you didn't build it. It's either done or not done. Whereas if you
Mm,
have these value-based task features, i.e., I can withdraw money, I can create very smaller, these finer grained scenarios of how I do it. I want to pull exactly this amount out of this particular account on this particular day using this particular serial number. I can get very specific, and building that is something a lot smaller than building one that can handle any kind of user, any kind of account, any kind of numbering system. Right. So I can decompose task features extremely finely, get them much smaller till I'm getting in these single scenarios that are very specific. Whereas in enabling features, do you have the database up or not? Is it all complete or not? Or not, do you have just enough the database to support this one thing, which could be you don't put in the big relational database yet. You put in an Excel spreadsheet. That's your data store for this particular one because that's the simplest thing you can build that satisfies this particular thing. That's how fine grained I can get it. So not only do I have a requirements problem, but because I don't have the real requirements and we all are making it up around this enabling feature, I find decomposition and work allocation really hard to do.
well, but I mean, I guess I could argue that even if it is a enabler feature, that from the perspective of the software that has to be written and modified in order to make that happen, you can still break the work down. It's just a technical breakdown. It's not a breakdown by value, because in order to get your spell checker to work, then I have to be adding methods on this class. I've got to create a new class that never existed before. I've got to connect this method on this class to that method on that class under these conditions. And so there's lots of developer level, under the covers architecture design construction work that's not visible from the value delivery perspective. I may not be able to break down the value delivery, but certainly there's pieces of work under the covers that need to be done.
Well, yeah, I always said if a developer comes home at night, they found a way to break up with the work, right? They stopped somewhere and they're going to pick it up somewhere else. Yet what we're going to say is, when are you done? Right? What does it mean to be done with something? And with these little